It says here, if you've ever scrolled through Ticketmaster or other ticketing websites, you've probably come to realize just how many cover bands there are out there.
Oh, yeah.
Tribute acts, if you will.
Yeah.
One fan recently trying to score some Red Hot Chili Pepper tickets, but accidentally bought them for a cover band instead, and now he's pissed.
Wow. How did he wasn't paying attention, I guess.
I guess. The fan's name is Aaron, and according to the Detroit Metro Times, he was casually looking through his social media when he came across an ad for a concert that appeared to be the Red Hot Chili Peppers. The show set for April the 28th at a local venue called The Magic Bag, which has a capacity of about 400 people. Well, that should have been your first clue.
Yeah, right.
The tickets were under $20. Second clue.
Second clue.
And Aaron thought he'd hit the jackpot, so he bought 4 of them.
No, just sell them. Some unsuspecting sucker.
Apparently, the act he purchased tickets for is called Red Not Chili Peppers. N-O-T, not H-O-T. Red Not Chili Peppers. But you know, that's a legitimate mistake to make.
It is. It is. And if their logo looks similar to...
Flea be on the phone with him.
Yeah.
He thought on the first glance that the N was an H. And he explained that the logo was all in capital letters, so it's understandable that there was a misunderstanding. He said the way they were promoting Unlimited Love that just came out, they were doing smaller venues out west, doing little record stores, free shows, things like that.
That's true. They were doing that.
That's how he justified this. He said, I was like, oh my God, maybe I'm lucky. He further added that he was completely sober when he made the purchase. Well, good for him.
That was the first thing.
A drunky clicky. And,
wow.
And that the logo was kind of little slick advertising, basically. He's also fuming because he attempted to reach out to the ticket vendor for a refund, and they refused him. Not even the manager could help.
So he pulled a Karen, and it didn't work.
If it's Ticketmaster, he's screwed because it's $20 ticket plus a $20 fee. You know how they work.
So I looked up Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yes.
Yeah, their logo looks like the Red Hot Chili Peppers, only it says not.
Okay, well, here's more about that band. Now, he will still likely go to the show because he's a big Chili Pepper fan.
Right.
And if he can't get the money back anyway, what does he got to lose?
Right. Might as well go.
He could have actually bought tickets to see the Red Hot Chili Peppers instead, which are a bagpipe. Red Hot Chili Pipers is a bagpipe band.
What?
Red Hot Chili Pipers. See, I even made the mistake.
Oh, my God. Wow, the Red Hot Chili Peppers has they tour dates.
Fortunately for Aaron, Red Hot Chili Peppers are headed to Detroit later this year in August at the Comerica Park Stadium. However, the capacity for that venue is over 41,000, which is a bit more realistic than the 400 he'll see with the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Wow.
Also, it says here, beware of any concerts with tickets priced at less than $20.
Well, yeah.
Red Hot Chili Pipers. Nothing against bagpipe bands, but I don't know that I could sit through much of that.
Well, I don't think I could do no. I like bagpipes.
They have their place.
Yeah.
And one AC/DC song. That's the place.
We had them at my dad's funeral. Well, recordings of them.
Yeah, but it wasn't playing rock and roll.
No, it was playing Amazing Grace.
Right.
Or something. I don't know what we are.
Before that guy, there's these guys. This is sort of interesting. It's political.
No.
And it's not from the United States for a change.
That is surprising.
It's from the UK.
Oh.
Which they've got their own set of political issues.
Yes, they do.
The Conservative Party is investigating claims that a Tory Minister of Parliament, an MP, watched porn on his mobile phone while sitting next to a female minister in the Commons chamber.
Really?
Yes.
That's not smart.
The incident was raised by a minister at a regular meeting of Tory MPs on Tuesday night. I guess it would be last night, according to what the BBC is saying. Another MP corroborated her account. Chief Whip Chris Heaton Harris, who is in charge of Conservative ministers of Parliament, discipline is, quote, looking into the matter.
What? Okay.
She said, this behavior is wholly unacceptable. You don't use that word with porn. And action will be taken. At Prime Minister's questions, Green Party MP Caroline Lucas said 56 MPs were under investigation by the parliamentary authorities for sexual misconduct.
What?
Including 3 cabinet ministers. I guess they're getting handsy down there. She asked Prime Minister Boris Johnson if sexual misconduct was grounds for dismissal under the ministerial code. Boris replied that, quote, sexual harassment is intolerable and was grounds for dismissal. Well, at last night's meeting, which was first reported by The Sun and The Mirror, Tory MPs shared accounts of alleged sexism and harassment. Conservative plans for attracting more female candidates were also discussed. Conservative MP Pauline Latham, who was at the private meeting, said Mr. Heaton Harris's announcement that he was investigating allegations of an MP watching porn were met with disbelief. Well, they're British.
Oh, heavens, no.
He was watching what? What? Why, that madam doesn't have anything on.
Dear.
Is that a boob?
Oh, how very dare you.
She had quite a big butt, didn't she? Many people came out totally shell-shocked. They couldn't believe something like that could happen in what's really a professional place, according to what she told the BBC. She said she did not believe anybody knows who it is other than the perpetrator. Well, it was a woman sitting next to this guy.
Yeah, did she see it?
The person who reported it and the chief whip. Oh, okay. The person who did report it and the chief whip know who it is.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but...
And why was he doing that?
Because he was bored.
Yeah. He should
watched,
go, like,
I've
do
watched
Wordle or something.
It's not as fun as looking at...
I know, but that's not the time or the place, man.
If the allegations were found to be true, she said the perpetrators should lose their job and be thrown out of the Conservative Party. It's the Conservatives. Go figure. They're like that everywhere, I guess. She said, we are supposed to set an example in this place, and that is absolutely appalling. I'm totally shocked. Shocked, I tell you. The Labour Party said it would be a fireable offense for MPs to watch pornography in the Commons chamber. Well, I would think so.
I would think so.
Decorum. And it's Britain.
Hello.
Yeah. Don't put up with that. Shadow Commons leader Thangam Debonair.
What?
Debonaire.
No, do the first name again.
Thangam, Thangam, Thangam Debonair. That's a porn name.
That is, well, what are we talking about?
Whoever this person is told the BBC that she was shocked but not surprised because there's a culture of sexism in Parliament. Well, of course there is.
Yeah, there always has.
Y'all need to go to Washington, D.C. and see how that's done. She said that the ministers of Parliament should aspire to higher values than that. And in addition to an investigation by the Conservative Party, quote, there may well be a case for the Standards Committee or the Standards Commissioner to look into this. Christy Blackman, who is also a politician, said that the culprit should be kicked out of Parliament, adding, quote, they have been elected to represent their constituents, not to sit in that chamber and watch porn. Once again, they should see how things are done here in Washington, D.C.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you know they're doing it.
Oh, God, yeah.
And worse.
They're filming it, probably.
Probably. And they're just...
No, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. These aren't Catholic priests we're talking about. Sorry. Politicians. Maybe they're not filming it.
Well, they're certainly talking about it, I'm sure. Was it Madison Cawthorn got in trouble? Was it yesterday? Day before yesterday?
What?
Got caught smuggling a gun to the airport.
What?
Yep. They don't care who you are. That's a gun in that bag there, sir.
Isn't this the second time he's had a weapon?
I believe so, yeah.
He's rolling dirty.
Literally.